In the 4 years I've been a private investigator, I've only ever had one case. 2 years ago, I got a call from a woman who works for Bessier Welt Industries. About a week ago, Bessier Welt bought out Albion Computers, one of the most successful computer hardware manufacturers in the world. Now, last night, a woman that called me for Bessier Welt showed up missing. This morning I got a call from Lieutenant Harold saying that there was a murder that might be connected.
Alice, this is Alice Vanderweer, the head of our crime unit, and this is Walter Ainsley and Lindsay Morgan of Ainsley and Morgan Private Investigation. Pleasure.
What can you tell us about this?
The victim is a female in her mid-20s. No identification except for the RAMA guest ID from Bessier Welt Industries. The landlord said he never saw her come out the building or her face ever the entire time she lived here.
Does anyone know this woman? Did she have friends, co-workers, neighbors whom she helped bring up groceries?
Nothing's come up. The blood splatter is consistent with a sharp object entering the victim's abdomen, as shown by the incisions here, 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 and the blood splatter here.
So what are we calling this?
An unfortunate accident until we can prove it was either a homicide or a suicide. We're ruling out suicide since there's no weapon to be found.
You'll give us the evidence once it's been processed?
Yes, we'll send it over as soon as we're ready.
Thank you.
So he doesn't really treat you very much like a partner, does he?
He's been a one-man show for too long.
Still, that's no excuse.
No, but at least we have clients.
Well, what are you going to do after this case?
We go back to scraping the barrel to cover our lease.
Here you and your partner outside.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I work at the receptionist desk over there if you need anything. We're very thankful that you're taking care of our domestic problem.
It's our pleasure.
What's this?
The receptionist thought we might be thirsty.
In our line of work, it could be the receptionist that killed the Jane Doe just to lure us in.
Not everyone's out to get you. What are you thinking about?
Just details.
You can tell me. We work together now. Walt?
Do you take milk or sugar in your tea?
Are we?
We're not dead.
I'll give you milk then. You're not dead. What you've experienced is an interdimensional consciousness transport. When we're done here, you'll be returned to your bodies.
You're the Jane Doe from the apartment on Austin Boulevard.
Yes. My name is Rama. I'm the leader of a people with a name you wouldn't be able to pronounce. When I was on sabbatical here on Earth, I was made aware of a plot against my life.
I'm not sure how this is relevant to us.
She wants us to find out who wanted her dead.
How did you know that?
They tried it once before. You can see there's a scar on her forehead from where they tried to cut her open.
They said you were intelligent.
I try. I'm no Sherlock.
No, but he secretly thinks he is.
My people call me the Great Memory, for I hold all the history of the people within my head. I keep the records and give counsel throughout the generations.
I had stumbled upon Earth many centuries before and have enjoyed my stay. You live in a very well-oiled machine, and it gives me great peace to exist here. However, on my travels, I met someone who learned of my ability to harness memory over thousands of generations. I was seduced by their charisma. They wanted my brain to study and to create a better memory storing device for the people of Earth.
I couldn't let them, so I staged my death on Earth.
And you believe they may not have bought it?
They haven't. They're going to try to take my consciousness and put it back in my body on Earth. I want you to be able to find my body and stop them from doing so. Are you willing to help me?
Will there be a way to ensure your payment?
This is Cor. She's my personal assistant. She'll be here to make sure that everything goes according to our agreement.
I guess this arrangement will have to do.
Please, drink your tea.
Where's Walter?
They've redirected the transporter.
What does that mean?
It means they have Walter. So the device actually worked?
Pleasure.
How could I have not known it was you?
Don't move.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
You hero types are all the same. You think you know what to do to save the day? Fortunately, you had no idea that I've been planning this since the moment Rama told me all her secrets.
Killing her for her brain could cause severe devastation for her race.
Yes, but it will give our race the advantage. Isn't that what matters? Survival of the fittest? No. Be quiet while I give us the greatest tool we will ever possess. The great memory in the hands of Besser Welt Industries? Let's face it, it'll make me rich, and that's what really matters.
Smallville PD! You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Shot me in the shoulder!
How did you find me?
We're taking you to a hospital, and then we're going to talk about our new work policy, the one where you clue me in on all the suspicions you have.
I think that can be arranged. What's that?
New clients.
When did we get so many?
New non-human clients.
And thus began Ainsley and Morgan Intergalactic Private Investigators.